feels so good to have it come in. And actually, I sent Michael a picture last night. It's been 15 years since the very first announcement that I was going to play Black Adam. So, I mean, yeah, what a representation of trying to be resilient, pushing this thing, and really fighting for this thing. Because my studio partners back then, and really up until maybe even 10 years ago too as well, it was easier for them to just look at the Justice League and continue to invest in the Justice League, and a little bit more challenging to look past the Justice League to Black Adam, a character who really the masses had no idea who it was, to introduce the JSA as well, the Justice Society of America, in our movie. And what's interesting about the JSA, and this was one of the many ways I helped our studio partners understand, is the JSA predated the Justice League. So the JSA was actually the very first superhero group in the world of, and in the lore of superheroes and comics. It's really cool. There's really rich history there.
And they're not overlooking it anymore, obviously. I got a chance to see the movie yesterday. Absolutely loved it. And what I loved about it, I mean, Black Adam is an anti-hero.
Yeah.
And you have to tap into your dark side, which is something a little different for you. So how were you able to tap into your dark side for this role?
Well, this was certainly a departure from anything that I've done. And in terms of, I thought, well, let me not try and tap into a dark side, because I feel probably energetically that's not a good place, healthy place to go. Even though my friends who are actors do it all the time. So what I did do was just try to think of times in my past where I felt really constrained and like I had the chains on me, and people telling me, well, you can't do this, you have to do it like that. For example, when I first got to Hollywood many moons ago, I was told, out of the world of pro wrestling, I was told, well, if you want to make it, if you want to be a star, the biggest stars at that time were George Clooney and Johnny Depp and Will Smith. I was told then, you can't call yourself The Rock, don't talk about pro wrestling, you got to lose weight, go on a diet, you're too big, don't go to the gym as much. There was a lot of things like that I was being told. So, and if you don't know any better, you buy into it, and I bought into it for a couple of years before I said, this ends right now, and I'm going to be myself, and at least if I fail, I'm going to fail being me. So I tapped into that, because a lot of those elements are what surrounds Black Adam's life and his existence, of being told you have to do it like that, you can't do it like that. Superheroes act a certain way, superheroes do it a certain way, and Black Adam says, well, I'm going to do it Black Adam's way.